What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ for October 25th, 2011. 3 more days to my birthday. The countdown continues. Pretty light game, pretty light night on the docket last night in terms of games, only 3. Philly was hosting the Leafs, the ever-hot Toronto Maple Leafs. Florida was in Montreal, and the Rangers went to Winnipeg. Took a little road trip with Coach Torts and the boys. Anywho, start off the Philly Leafs game. Great game. Got to see Yaga score his first 2 goals as a Flyer, both on breakaways. He got like 3 or 4 breakaways. He was flying last night. Looked like I was in a time machine in 1995, the way he was skating last night. Scotty Hartnell also got his first 2 goals of the year. And Phil Kessel had a pretty nice goal, but we don't like him here. For the Leafs, battle of the backup goalies is Sergei Bobrovsky. Faced off against Jonas Gustafsson of the Leafs. Yaga's having a pretty good year for himself. He's got wait for this to load. 7 points in 8 games, so it's what they brought him there in Philly to do. Florida beat Montreal last night behind Jacob Markstrom's 40 saves last night and 41 shots. He was amazing. Many of them were of the high quality variety of saves. He stymied the Montreal offenses. Montreal plummeted to its 6th straight loss. The Canadiens have not been as as good as many thought they would be to start the season. Florida continued its start, if you will, and Scotty Upshall getting the game-winning goal in the 3rd period. His first goal as a Panther, so good for Scotty Upshall. And like I said, Markstrom's unbelievable last night. This kid's a stud. He is the future of the net, and the future is now the future of the Florida Panthers. Judging by the moves they made this past offseason, talent is committed. Rangers got the big 2-1 win in Winnipeg last night. Ryan Callahan getting the game-winning goal in the 3rd period, throwing it up off Bogosian's skate, ironically, on the power play. Just you really don't win too many pretty games, but the highlight reel goals too often don't win the games. It's they're getting ugly and just going out and winning it. Anyway, that's last night's games. Going to preview tonight's matchups. We got Pittsburgh visiting the Island. Gino's a game-time decision. He's missed the last 6 straight for the Penguins. So for Penguins fans, hopefully he's in the lineup tonight and can play against the Islanders. Ottawa's in Carolina. Ottawa looks to win its 3rd straight game. Ottawa is not that great of a team, but they're playing hard night in, night out. That's what you need. Detroit's in Columbus as James Wisniewski makes his long-anticipated Columbus Blue Jackets debut. And after an 8-game suspension for a preseason cheap shot, we'll see what he can do as Columbus remains winless on the year. It's pressure's on him tonight. Winless team, guy making his debut after reckless play in the preseason. The Bolts are up in Buffalo tonight. Big game for both teams. The Lightning have won back-to-back games and are looking very, very good. And looking to continue that success after beating Buffalo at home on Saturday night. The Sharks are in Nashville tonight. Big Western Conference matchup. Nashville's looking to build off their win against Calgary this past weekend behind Pekka Rinne's 33 saves. It's going to be a great game, and I'm looking forward to watching that game tonight. Good 2 teams that play two-way hockey and are amazing. Anaheim's in Chicago, another Western Conference matchup. That's pretty key to the long-term implications of both teams. I think they're both going to be in between the 4 and 10 spot this season. I think they'll both make the playoffs, but they fall in that, not exactly the highest of the high out west, but pretty elite. Pretty big game for both teams, measuring stick. Vancouver's in Edmonton as the clock continues to tick on Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, whether or not he gets sent back to juniors or remains with the Oilers the rest of the year. Pretty big game. Vancouver won the big one against Minnesota the other night, and I look to build upon that win as they go forward. The Stars are in Phoenix. Pretty big game for Dallas as they continue the hot start. Against the struggling Coyotes team that has come off a pretty big win against Anaheim. So good to see where those 2 teams match up. And the final game of the docket, New Jersey and visiting Los Angeles. Pretty intriguing matchup tonight. Zach Breezy's going to play center with Zubris already out and the rookie getting hurt. The young European rookie. What am I looking up? Jacob Josephson, getting hurt. Preezy will play center tonight for the first time, I believe, his NHL career. He played center at North Dakota, and with Patrick Kane moving down the middle in Chicago, Looks like it might work. He centered Kovalchuk and Palmieri on Monday, yesterday at the morning skate. So, that's pretty much it. Pretty light day today. I'm going to do more focus. We're going to do a player profile on Jacob Markstrom later this week, and we got some other good stuff coming up. So, that's pretty much it. Just keep the tweets and messages coming. I appreciate it.